Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to take a look at the new TEQ CAULIFLA. Now this unit is very, very interesting. There's a lot of shenanigans I'm going to be able to do with this unit. Now, at the time that I'm recording this, I guess I'll spoiler that I've finished my summons on the banner. I'm not going to touch the banner at all anymore, no way. And I actually was not able to get all the copies for this TEQ CAULIFLA, so I'm not going to be able to rainbow her at the moment, which is, a bit disappointing, but I'm certainly not going to chase a regular banner unit. There's a good chance I might pull the CAULIFLA, during Golden Week or something like that. Well, she might not actually be on the banners, but you guys get what I'm saying. In the future, she'll definitely come back around. Now, she is really, really good. It's out and about now that the LR Kale and CAULIFLA are, the best unit in the game by a landslide margin. But the Waifu CAULIFLA and Waifu Kale that dropped on the banner alongside the LR CAULIFLA and Kale are nutso. Absolutely nuts. Like, this CAULIFLA, number one, her leader skill is Universe 6 and Peppy Gal's 2 key and 80% to stats. So, for example, she will be able to dominate in Peppy Gal's Super Battle Road. Which I already was by far the easiest category Super Battle Road stage. Now, like this CAULIFLA, again, if you're a newer player, you certainly could pull this CAULIFLA, and she could be very useful there as a leader. Then, on her super attack, she stacks attack and defense. So throughout the fight, not only is she going to hit harder, but she's going to defend better as well, which is very, very impressive. But then, let's even take it a step further. Her passive. She has a very, very interesting passive here. Now, number one, against a Pure Saiyan enemy or a Universal Survival Arc enemy, CAULIFLA will do this right here. Dodge. Dodge. Alright, now we're going to get a nice little super attack. 860,000, which is, respectable. And then let's see how CAULIFLA does here. Oh, she dodged. Okay, okay, okay. And, uh-oh. About to take a nasty super attack. Oh, psych, nah. No. That's what we call a unit that is kind of OP. CAULIFLA has the very interesting ability that when she's fighting a Universal Survival Arc enemy or a Pure Saiyan category enemy, she has a 100% chance to dodge, which is mind-boggling. Now, I know, again, it's only against Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Arc enemies, right? So, it is limited to that. But, like, a Pure Saiyan is, at least, like, realistically, Pure Saiyan enemies are 60% of the game? Maybe 70% of the game? As Pure Saiyan enemies. So, we're talking modes like Super Battle Road, Dokkan Battlefield, Extreme Z Awakening, where this CAULIFLA is a cheat code. I took this TEQ CAULIFLA. I'm probably going to do videos on all of this, by the way, showing her off in these different modes and how, like, stupid it is. I used her on the Family Kamehameha EZA, where the enemy is a Super Saiyan Goku, Pure Saiyan category. So even though I'm using a Turles Movie Boss team, doesn't matter. TEQ CAULIFLA goes out there and she dodges every single attack. She is one of the best defensive units in the game. Now, you think about, like, Super Battle Road stages, right? Think about the Super stage. On the Super stage, wait, no, not the Super stage. I'm thinking of the, what stage am I thinking of that ends, okay. Yeah, because it's actually the Extreme stage that ends with, the blue Goku and blue Vegeta, huh? What categories is this CAULIFLA on? She's on Peppy Gal's, which, there is a, base form Goku, in the first fight on the Peppy Gal stage. So in that first fight, she will be able to avoid all of Goku's attacks. But I don't think there's another Pure Saiyan or Universal Survival Arc enemy throughout the rest of that stage. So this CAULIFLA will only really be able to dominate in that first stage. She's on the Universal Survival Arc category, which, I mean, here's the thing. When that gets a category, this CAULIFLA is probably going to be a must-use. Because I would imagine that Universal Survival Arc stage is going to have Universal Survival Arc enemies at the bare minimum, right? So, like, there'll probably be a stage where you fight against Jiren, maybe you fight against the LR Goku and Frieza cards, some stuff like that. Well, I mean, this CAULIFLA is not going to be able to be hit, which... Then, of course, she's on Pure Saiyan, same thing. you know, if we, I would say the Pure Saiyan is probably the most likely category to get a new category Super Battle Royale stage when they are added into the game, which I do think is going to happen probably sooner rather than later. But like this Khalifa, like she's going to be like a must-use option on that team. Like I just can't, like 100% chance. Dodge is broken. There's a reason that crits, like you get, you know, let's say you have 20 crit in the potential system, you have a 40% chance to crit. Let's say you have 20 additional in the potential system, you have a 40% chance to do an additional attack. If you have 20 dodge in the potential system, you have a 20% chance to dodge. So the reason why it's not quite as powerful, like, you know, it doesn't give you, you know, double the percent as the rest of them, is because it's OP. You know, you can't lose if you can't get hit. And here's Khalifa, like, you know, a perfect example. You know, you're going into, you know, the Ultra Instinct Goku boss fight. You know, UI Goku loves one-shotting you with that Spirit Bomb. Well, guess what? He can't hit Khalifa. So there's no Spirit Bomb that's going to hit you at all. Like, Khalifa is just, like, again, very, very ridiculous. Like, I almost, like, I wonder what made them decide to do just like this ridiculousness with this Khalifa, the Kale, and then this LR Khalifa and Kale. Like they just seem like it's like we took a time machine like a year in the future, and these are like units from the future or something like that, because they just like, this is the first time we've ever had a unit that has a 100% chance to dodge. I mean, that's that's ridiculous. And it's like, we didn't even get through all of her passive, right? Like, she has 60% attack and defense at the start of turn, which is reasonable considering her busted OP abilities. And then she also gets a 6% chance to dodge enemy attacks per Universe 6 and Universal Survival Saga category ally on the team. Now, guess what? That ability works exactly like LR, Kale, and Khalifa, right? Where, you know, you can get the double chance. So Khalifa herself, being part of Universe 6 and Universal Survival Saga, she has a 12% chance to dodge. So what does that tell you? If you have a full Universe 6 team, Khalifa is not, like, she'll never get hit. It doesn't matter. Like, look. We're not going up against a Pure Saiyan or a Universal Survival Arc enemy. And what's Khalifa doing? What is she doing? Rose, okay, she got hit once there, but still, like, she's still insane. Like, you know, she, as long as you're on Universal Survival Arc team, basically, this Khalifa is just ridiculous. Like, even on Peppy Gals, like, Universe, like, dude, oh man, like seeing her in action, Rainbow just doing all this dodges, like, man, do I really wish I'd been able to Rainbow this Khalifa. You know, I pulled like 10 copies of the Kale, of course. Now, Kale is going to be able to put out a really high amount of damage, because, like, the LR Khalifa and Kale card is basically a mix of the Waifu Khalifa and Waifu Kale that just came out. But still, you know, this defensive potential, y'all know how crazy I go for, like, 3 dodge and stuff like that. Well, now we have a unit that really, really can just handle business. So, let's quickly, you know, finish up. Let's go ahead and take a look at Khalifa's stats and all that before we finish up for today. Again, I was not able to Rainbow her, but, you know, I probably will, you know, I'll probably give her like 90% in the dupe system, and we'll still take her into, like, Super Battle Road. We'll take her into, again, we'll take her into that Easy A stage, you know, the Family Kamehameha one, so I could show that even without a buff from the leader skill, she's just dodging every time. It's ridiculous. So this is Desire for Power Khalifa. Her leader skill is Universe 6 and Peppy Gal's Key 2, and 80% to attack and defense. Her super attack is the Energy Blast, which raises attack and defense and does supreme damage to the enemy. Again, it raises attack and defense, so it stacks. Very, very good. Her passive skill, Overwhelming Sensitivity, is attack and defense 60%. Then she gets a chance to evade enemy attack, including super attack, plus 6% per Universe 6 and Universe Survival Saga category ally on the team. So if you have a full Universal Survival Arc / Universe 6 team, Khalifa will have an 84% chance to dodge. UI Goku, transformed, has a 70% chance to dodge, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a 70% chance to counter enemy super attacks. This Caulifla has like a 14% better chance to dodge attacks. It's insanity. And then, of course, if it's a Universal Survival Arc enemy or a Pure Saiyan category enemy, she has a 100% chance to dodge enemy attacks. So, it's silly. She's just a silly card. I don't know how else to say it. This Caulifla is OP. Like, she's one of the best units in the game because, you know, like, global players, y'all are about to get to it against, like, the Great Saiyaman boss in Dokkan Battlefield, who, you know, if you don't, seal him, or if you don't have damage reduction, like, he'll one-shot you. Like, you know, he can one-shot you if he super attacks one of the LR Super Saiyan 4s. Like, the Great Saiyaman hits that hard. But, like, you know, if you have a unit like Khalifa who's just able to dodge, which, you know, she's not going to get the guaranteed dodge because he's not Universal Survival Arc or Pure Saiyan, but she'll be able to get it because of the fact that, you know, you could run, like, the full Universe 6 team. So, Khalifa, again, I'm saying it constantly, she's just a ridiculous unit. Her links are the Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Battlefield Diva, Prodigies, Warriors of Universe 6, and Tournament of Power. Her 12 key multiplier is 140%, and then she is on 4 category teams: Peppy Gals, Universal Survival Arc, Pure Saiyan, and Universe 6. Khalifa, of course, would be monstrous on the Peppy Gals team because, you know, you could just bring, like, Kefla. You know, you could bring both Keflas. You could bring LR Kale and Khalifa. Like, you could bring almost, like, a full Universe 6 and Universal Survival Saga team. So, like, Khalifa's going to have, you know, like a 70% chance to dodge. And she's going to absolutely dominate Peppy Gal's Super Battle Road. And then, you know, Universal Survival Arc, Pure Saiyans, and Universe 6, when those eventually get category stages, she's going to dominate as well. This Khalifa is just ridiculous, silly. I just don't know what Akatsuki was thinking with this batch of units. They're just ridiculous. So, we'll finish up here. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.